Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a brand spanking new Let's Play. I'm the Shadow Gamer, and today, like I promised, we're playing Bioshock, the first one. Let's get into it. I like mine to be a bit bright. Sue me. So, like other games we played, like Far Cry, this is a first-person shooter game, and we're gonna play medium because I'm not insane and I'm not a baby. So we're recording this with Elgato, so we're not gonna have all the fancy sounds like we are with streaming because I was going to stream this and have the high quality sound, but I guess 2K blocks streaming for YouTube. You can stream it for Twitch, but YouTube they just said nope. So we're gonna have subtitles. Yeah. So that is the only time we hear the character speak at all. The only time the character ever speaks besides grunts in this entire game. Our character is named Jack. Jack is, well, kind of a blank slate, but he's supposed to be. Jack is here to represent the player, like a lot of RPGs. And right away, we start off drowning. And my goodness, this looks beautiful. This really does. We see purses. Jeez! It's a plane that almost chopped my head off there. Okay. So our first objective is just to get out of here. Do you know how hot it has to be for fire to survive in the water? That has to be basically smoldering or smelting. However you want to say it. So we don't know what took the plane down, but something caused the plane to just crash. And unfortunately for us, we're in the middle of nowhere, middle of the ocean. But luckily for us, we got a lighthouse. So we're not just wandering in the ocean. Not all hope is lost just yet. Now, because we're playing on medium, I'm probably going to die to the first quote unquote boss at least once, but luckily it doesn't penalize you. Death is literally a joke. You just they have these things called vita chambers, which um, brings you back to health, full health, and the game continues on. Enemies, not enemas. That's a bad thing. Enemies will still be damaged like they were when you attack them. Everything will be normal. You just died and had to go back a little bit. Death has no penalty for us. It's the first thing I'm going to do actually because I can. I want to have audio. There we go. My guess is because they do have some they do have old fashioned songs like from the 50s and 60s, and I'm guessing that's why they don't allow you to stream this because I think this is 1912. Yeah, this is really early 1900s. The setting is man of culture, Andrew Ryan. Look how fancy he looks with his pipe. Actually, do we not have a? There we go. So Andrew Ryan here uh, is basically just telling us. Why is there no subtitles? That is weird. Andrew Ryan is basically just saying that. Um, oh yeah, you can also disable your back to health. Um, basically just saying that hey, everything a man works for should be his. Should not be the government. Should not be God's. It should be his. So Ryan is anti-government and anti-religion. So what does he do? He defies everything. Logic, sense, I guess physics. And he builds a city underwater. Rapture, he calls it. Now, one would think, dude, this is incredibly stupid. What about all the pressure from the sea? It has to be maintained. Well, we do have people maintaining it. We got these guys here in what looks to be dive suits maintaining it, making sure it's, all the welding's good. So there we go. There's our subtitles. So somebody named Atlas is announcing our arrival. I mean, this is amazing. A city underwater. I mean, they talked about this for years in real life. And what's the next city on the moon? I guess Mario Odyssey beat them to it. Welcome to Rapture. You can save your game anytime via the pause menu, and he's not wrong. But I don't know if it's like a save state, if it just saves right there. I don't think it does. I think it kind of saves in the general area. Ah, good old Johnny. Hey, bud, you here to welcome me? I'm kind of lost. I just got into a plane wreck. Can you help me out here, please? Oh, hey, what's that? Oh, Johnny? Johnny? Need some help there, bud? Oh, shit. Well, Johnny's gone. Yep. Things aren't all they seem to be. Meet the Splicer, as it says in the subtitles there. Splicers are your enemies of the game. They're drug addicts. And yes, that as also a commentary on, society rejecting government and God and doing their own thing. Don't know. That's a radio, shortwave, and two things. One, shortwave, which means we got to be in proximity to the person. So where are you? And two, we're going to carry that in the entire game. Okay, just that's kind of a big thing to carry, dude. It's not like we're like in Resident Evil. So yeah, there are multiple types of enemy in this game, but they're all called splicers. Splicer means that they literally just splice their DNA. And if you remember the episode from Batman Beyond of where they were splicing their genes with animals, it's like that. So yeah, we don't have a crowbar, but we have a wrench. And doing what's interesting, this wrench never breaks, no matter what. This is actually I wouldn't recommend it as like your only weapon, uh, as like your main weapon for a while. Even for melee, it kind of sucks, but it works for now. So we got a few things to go over. One, X button is just interact with items. Your triangle is jump. Yes, triangle is jump. You have a health bar and a Eve bar or stim pack bar. Blue is for your plasmids, which we're literally just about to get into. That's why I'm saying it now. Plasmas are your special superpowers. They grant you the ability to stun enemies, hurt enemies, set traps, yada yada yada, all kinds of stuff. That's going to be your left arm of the game. It's one of those games where each arm is a weapon. Um, you're holding a weapon in each hand, and you can use them at any time. Oh, you hear bones cracking. So we have a weapon with the right trigger or R2, and a plasmid, which is our special powers with the L2 or left trigger. Splicers got addicted to plasmids, and they literally went insane because they took too much. They're also horribly disfigured. They're insane, incredibly violent, but they're not stupid. They do have some intelligence to them, and they do understand, when enough is enough to just let the prey go, which makes them even more dangerous when they're not just cuckoo. Meet the Big Daddy and his companion, little sister. They're just to show off, hey, yeah, even our common enemies have something to fear. They're nothing to worry about for now, but we'll get to them soon enough. Fuck you, little girl. I'm not dead yet. Okay, I'm up. I'm up. What a good nap. Okay. So you can't have both at the same time. You can either have a weapon or you can have your plasmas out. You won't use either or. When you get a gun, you won't use it up or your plasmas up by just bringing it up. You actually have to press the button again. I was unconscious, and that's just now catching up. Are you? Wow, I guess the water is that dense. That's not good. That's really not good. Uh, please hold. Please hold. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Whack, whack, whack. Screw this. What? Okay. So we are low on what's it called? We are low on Eve. Get it? So the what you collect is your atom. Atom is what powers up uh your plasmids in your arm. The Eve is the hypos that will power up your atom. Get it? Adam and Eve, like the Bible. Yeah, the whole entire Bioshock series has very heavy references to biblical uh, stories, or just in general. And I know not everybody is going to understand what they are, so I will explain it as we go along. Like oh hey, this is what they meant by that, or this is what they had. So another thing that we just did, we picked up cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad for you. It actually lowers our health. Not joking. There are some things you can eat or pick up or use in this game that will hurt either your plasmids or your health. But it will help the other. So you're not completely screwed. So we can't get the airlock to open until that happens. I think it's just a time thing of where you kind of just have to weigh it out. There we go. Thuggish. So they have a first aid kit. If you're low on health, you can just press the circle button to use it up. There we go. This is to teach you that not only will it stun them, but your plasmids are also very powerful. They will actually have your enemies hurt worse when you actually decide to attack them afterwards. Boop. And that's actually a pretty good combo. But we're going on for now. We're gonna get a collection of plasmas and weapons as we go along. It is one of those games that is like they want you to succeed, so they do shower you in good ones. But they don't unless you know where to go or collect enough money. You're not gonna be able to upgrade them. You're not gonna be able to upgrade all of them. So you either know what you're doing, know where to go, or just look up a guide to upgrade stuff or explore a lot. It's kind of like a give and take. You get a lot, but it's not easy to upgrade versus you upgrade a lot, but you're not really using the good stuff. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that revolver. That's the size of a baby. I abuse the heck out of this thing. As in, this revolver is going to see a lot more use than it should. Bam. So, actually, something interesting I found out in this game is that if you have an enemy with a gun and they shoot at you and they're behind you, they they will miss every single time if it's the first shot. And that is purposely programmed, as we just saw there, to give you a chance to shoot back. They don't want to screw you over. And that's actually a really nice attention to detail that I both never knew, and I think I'll praise the game for that. That's actually nice. Always just kind of mash X as you go around. You never know what good things you'll get. Since we're playing on medium mode, money isn't going to carry us as far as it would on easy. And what I mean by that is you get the same amount of money, but you'll be using up your items a lot more. Your health and Eve items and your ammo. So it doesn't really balance out as much as you would like. Even if you see random corpses lying around, always search them. They could have some really good stuff. Especially if you get some perks later to be able to search them for better stuff, like search them again or um, find better stuff automatically. So this is something interesting. What we just saw was actually a memory, a ghost. Because of our atom that we're injecting in our body, we can actually see the memories of other people. We I know what I said. We can see the memories of other people who's been around the area, and we'll see that from time to time. It'll actually be used to even solve puzzles. So pay attention to the ghost. Don't worry, you can't fall off here. Sure. So these little girls are called little sisters. They're literally the bloodline of Rapture, and we'll get into why. Not a lot later, but later. They serve a big purpose in Rapture, and they're going to be very useful to us. And every splicer knows it. Don't say anything, little girl. Why you little? Oh, Big Daddy pissed. Yeah, boy, you done fucked up. Oh yeah, Big Daddy don't mess around, and when his eyes turn red, run. Yep. So while you may want to go after them, the for a reason, don't be. It's not just for cruelty. Um, well, you may want to go after the little sisters. Big daddies are always there, and that could put a damper in your plan. Oh yeah, due to the collection, we also get commentary. Yum 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 yum. Oh, zap and whack, zap and whack, zap and whack, whack whack whack. Okay. Leatherhead splicers here are ones that use weapons, usually pistols. Let's see, which one is this one? Stop! Stop running! There we go. Oh yeah, so that's also another thing you can do is traps. If you see an oil spill, light a match. If you see water, nope. If you see water, zap it up. Let's see what we got here. Money, dear boy, money. It's not a lot, but we got a good amount of ammo for now. This will keep our what's it called? Our gun happy for a few rounds. And there is a lot of exploration to do, a lot of nooks and crannies, and that's gonna really help us. Also, we got a quest arrow. Yay! I don't know what the security lift's for, but I'll take it. Got a little gauntlet here. Basically, just survive. Oh, come on. Zappy zappy. That's all it is. Just survive. So we got the Thuggish, which uses melee weapons. The Leatherheads, which uses weapons. And zap. And there's one other one, but we're not there yet. We'll meet them soon. They're called Houdini. And yes, you can even fall victim to your own trap. So be careful of the electricity in the water. That can screw you over. Triangle jump is so weird. Oh, what the heck? Go ahead. I just want to. I don't like TVs. No, we killed Jackal in Far Cry 2. So Ryan thinks that the government is after him, but spoiler warning: we're not from the government. We're literally just some rando. And he sent some goons after us. So Ryan looks like he's gonna be our bad guy of this game. Friends, I'll help you, friends. I got you, buddy. I'm gonna help you break through. Spoiler warning: they're never gonna break through. So don't waste your time. Medical Pavilion. So that's the first level Rapture. That's basically what you're doing the entire time. Explore, kill enemies, go to the next area, find out where to go next. It's basically that. Out of all three, this one is definitely the most crude in a gameplay sense, meaning it's bare bones basic. And it's not as fancy as Infinite, and the story isn't really there like 2. It's just for fun. And I do appreciate this game about it. So here we have the vending machine. They sell you items. You can carry a certain amount. You can have some health, pistol rounds, you name it. But here we're going to learn how to hack. Hacking will start off as green is easy and red is hard. It basically is just how fast the the meter goes and how much time you got to do it. So the pipe segments are underneath tiles. You basically just click on each tile to reveal pipe segments. You're going to swap out the segments for new ones to create a path. You can create whatever path you want. It does not matter. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the starter to the end. And if for some reason you can't find the segment that you need, like say I wasn't able to get this straight piece, uh, you got to get really creative with the way the pipe works and bends around. Now that we know what a hack is, we can hack these as well. Some of these vending machine ones get like just straight up BS. And sometimes you'll run into either trap ones, which hurt you, or ones that will call alarms for bots to come out and attack you. You want to avoid those as much as possible. Sometimes they're unavoidable, oh well, but eh. So now that we hacked them, it's cheaper. And you're going to want to do that to every single vending machine that you get. Sometimes you can't, it's either too hard or you don't have the health. I don't think you can die to a hack because you know if you get those certain tiles, it will hurt you. I don't believe you can die to a hack at all. Yeah, they will attack each other, but that's my kill. So fuck you. Yeah, so it's my kill. I don't like sharing. All right. So you might find these diaries all over the place. You can what was it? Yeah, if you go to the map menu, which the map is very useful, I might say. It is very easy to read. The stairs will show you exactly where you're going and where you need to go, and the darkened areas are the ones you haven't been to before. We have your goals, your messages, and you can rehear them if you want. So our goal right now to get that open, emergency exit. So let's do it. Come on, that's not fair. Ow. Ooh, machine gun. Honestly, one of the best weapons in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. This thing is definitely a staple. So we got to get the key from a fella named Steinman. I thought that was the corpse talking to me. I'm like, what the heck? So machine gun is a bit heavier hitting than the pistol. Not too much, um, but because of its high volume, it will help a lot more. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to reload. That is one thing is bad about a lot of machine guns in games is that the reload sucks, and so you might not want to use it. But it's not bad for this one. All right, so these are health machines. They can either heal you for a small fee Or if you hack them, they'll drop a med kit. Also, if you break them, they also drop a med kit. So make sure to hack them first and then break them for 2 free med kits. Look at me. Look at me. So Simon, from if you couldn't tell from that, is a doctor. He's a plastic surgeon who is obsessed with perfection. Hey, Ish, what's everybody's problem?